This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, sports to the bone family? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. So West Indies and England, they will do battle in their first T20 on Saturday, January the 22nd. Yes, man. So I'm just gonna go through this through the T20 squad that England named, and I'm also going to remind you guys of the squad that West Indies will be working with. But before we go any further, just gonna ask you to go ahead and make sure you get that golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell. Also make sure you like and leave a comment. Alright, so my viewers and subscribers, we just went down to Ireland 2-1 in the ODI series. And I am here wondering, I know ODI and T20, two different things, but a couple of the players will be crossing over. A few of the players that were involved in the ODI will be stepping over in the T20. And I'm really wondering if these guys are ready, physically and mentally. The way in which they played against Ireland, you know, it leaves a lot to be desired. I'm wondering if these guys are anywhere close ready to going up against England. I know that when we play against England, there's a different fight and there's a different spirit for whatever reason. But it's going to be really tough if England come and we are not able to beat them in this series. We were just spunked by Ireland. So if England comes now and they decide that, here what, we are going to put our best foot forward, will we be able to stand and to resist? Well, just to remind you of the squad, well, before I even remind you of the squad, I'm going to just carry through a release that Paul Collingwood gave, a few weeks ago. So let me just read this article for you. It says, England have named 2 uncapped players in their T20 squad to face West Indies in the 5-match series in Barbados, which will start we are in January, right? It say left arm pacers George Garton and David Payne are the 2 uncapped players in the 16-man squad, which includes 11 players who would have who traveled to the T20 World Cup in November. So 11 of the players that were at the T20 World Cup will be suiting up, right? Paul Collingwood will be the standing head coach for the series, and Marcus Trescothick will be his assistant coach. Now, Collingwood is quoted as saying, "We have selected a strong squad with some serious batting power and a balance of attack as we begin preparation ahead of the T20 World Cup in Australia." Now, Collingwood said that the guys that he would have selected, is expecting them to really go ahead and to put on a good showing, right? So they say the series against West Indies, which runs from the 22nd to the 30th of January, begins 5 days after the end of the current Ashes series, right? They went on to say, and I quote, "The World Cup is less than a year away, and there will be increased opportunities for the squad in absence of players who are with the Ashes squad." Right, so the players that are over there playing in the Ashes, you can imagine that the top ones that usually play in the T20 World Cup will fall right back in. So these guys that are coming are expected to do their thing. He also went on to say, I have good memories winning a World Cup in Barbados. And I am really looking forward to going back there with this squad to face a very good West Indies, team. Please forgive me for the laughing in the middle of the video, guys, but Paul Collingwood must be joking. Anyways, the England squad is as named. So Owen Morgan will be captaining the team. Moeen Ali, Tom Banton, Sam Billings, Liam Dawson, George Garton, Chris Jordan, Liam Livingstone, Saqib Mahmood, Timal Mills, David Payne, Adil Rashid, Jason Roy, Phil Salt, and Rhys Topley and James Vince. This is a very good team, It's a very good team. It's a solid team of viewers and subscribers. It's a solid team. And as I said, we are talking about Saturday the 22nd of January, Sunday the 23rd of January, Wednesday the 26th of January, Saturday the 29th of January, and another Sunday, Sunday the 30th of January. So those are the days that we will be looking well, those are the days that we're going to be taking on England. And I am hoping for the love of God that we will be able to go out there and put on a good showing. Because this is T20, and apparently all our players think they are T20 superstars, and T20 is what they love and that is what they dominate according to them. Even though these guys don't dominate anything. So just to remind you quickly of our squad, we have Brandon King, we have Darren Bravo, we have Ravman Powell, Fabian Allen, we have Jason Holder, we have Kieran Pollard, we have Kyle Myers, Ruston Chase, we have Devon Thomas, we have Nicholas Puran, we have Shea Hope, Akil Hussein, Alzari Joseph, Dominic Drakes, Hayden Walsh Jr., Jaden Seals, Odin Smith, Romario Shepherd, and Sheldon Cottrell. So those are the guys that are there, my viewers and subscribers, that will be looking to see if they can hatch out a series win against England. At this moment, I am going to say it's highly unlikely, but you never know. You never know at all. And we can imagine that before the game, before the first game, we are going to be getting a lot of talk from our captain. Yeah, man, is going to have a whole lot to say in terms of what we should expect and what they are planning to do. And then after the game, you're going to have that famous speech that we all have, we have become accustomed to hearing by now. So that is something that we are going to be keeping out an eye for. But I am really wondering if these guys are going to rotate the team properly. I don't know if take for example this ODI that we just played against Ireland. I don't know if it is a case of them saying, all right, we have Justin Greaves in the team, so we're going to go right ahead and give him all 3 games. You understand? I think after we would have lost the first 2, and well, we won the first one and lost the second one, but he didn't really perform too well. I think that they would have said, all right, we'll give you 2 games to get a look in. Doesn't seem as if you are going to be able to manage right now. Let us start to tweak things a bit and try something else. But at the same time, they're probably saying that here, we don't want to chop and change. We don't want to chop and change anything after just 2 games. But I don't know, my viewers and subscribers. These guys never cease to amaze me at all. So, anyways, that right there is how we lost, right? So, Ruston Chase and those guys, I tell you, I want to move on to this upcoming T20 tour, but it's very, very difficult to move on, my viewers and subscribers. Very tough to move on, because at the end of the day, these guys just did not go out there and do what was expected of them. So Ireland coming in our backyard and spanking us, man. It just looks awful, my viewers and subscribers. Yeah, if we had traveled to their neck of the woods and we lose to them, then I would be able to say, all right, their condition, they get the better of us this time. But it's not a good look, my viewers. And to see that England would have named such a strong squad, it's going to be tough for us. It's just a couple of guys that are usually in there, not going to be there. People like Joe Root. You remember about Joe Root? Joe Root wish people like Josh Butler, David Malan, and a couple more guys who usually play in their T20 team. But it's a pretty solid team. It's a solid team. The Adil Rashid, the Owen Morgan, people like those, the Sakib Mahmood, people like Mills, Jason Roy, Tom Banton, Liam Dawson. These guys are all established T20 superstars. So one way or the other, we are going to get some sort of excitement. Either we're going to enjoy it or we're not going to enjoy it. But some sort of fun is going to take place in this series here. So go and just keep a close eye on it, my viewers and subscribers. And just to say, we are going to be going live later on this evening, so we can break down what took place in that series against Ireland. So just go and big up on yourself, my wonderful peeps. Until later on, Zine, I'm out.